All right, check the gate, guys.
I'll go on 3.
3, 2, 1, action!
Foundation is the greatest science fiction work of all time. It's a story of ideas, and they are bold ideas. The visual effects are really cutting edge. We're going to see things that we haven't ever seen in the series before.
It was a huge collaborative effort. It was 1,000 people working on the show to get it finished, just from a visual effects perspective.
We had so many different minds working on this project. It was a real global effort to get it designed and built and shot, for sure.
These days, it's mostly digitally done, but in the case of Foundation, we're actually going to build miniature models of some of the spacecraft and some of the locations, and then integrate them into the visual effects.
We start with concept art, turning it into a digital model. We can then translate that digital model into a file that we can use to 3D print. So we're taking the digital asset and turning it into a physical asset.
We're shooting things physically, like blowing things up in cloud tanks or shooting our miniatures against an LED screen, photographing it with motion control cameras. We're taking different methods of doing visuals, trying to get every physical aspect we can.
Whenever we approach science fiction, we always want it to feel grounded, like exploring the look and style of the costumes. We were looking at like desert societies and Inuit societies.
When you have these different characters coming from different worlds, it's easier to look at those characters and think, where are they coming from? Like Gal came from Synax, which is a water planet.
Each world we took what their environment was for design choices to help make our Foundation universe look completely original.
You have characters coming from all sorts of different worlds, different classes. They'll dress different, and they'll sound differently.
Parasoldi. Yatra.
Most languages have different patterns, something that would make them unique, stand out. People from Anacreon, these are warrior-like. So they're blunt, they're hard-hitting, they just come out with it. The other language, Thesbis, they're a bit more laid back. So that gives certain qualities to the languages, sets them apart.
With Foundation, we are trying to do for science fiction what Game of Thrones did for fantasy, which is present a fully realized world with a level of sophistication that's never been seen on television before.
Seeing the work that everyone has put in and how much love has gone into it, and it's going to be one heck of a show.